Video presentation of 100% financing a deal. These deals can be financed with 100% financing. Let's see how. Once you see this strategy, you're going to understand how some people you read about own multiple businesses and how they became multimillionaires. They understand how to leverage other people's money into acquiring income-producing assets like owning multiple businesses that practically run themselves with general managers already in place, allowing these investors to work only 5 to 10 hours per week. One of my mentors owns a portfolio of 9 small companies that spin off $1.6 million to $2 million in approximated net positive cash flow per year, while he works only 5 to 10 hours per week. He has general managers who run each business, freeing up his time, allowing him to be cash rich and time rich. Could you imagine owning at least 5 companies, all of which gave you a salary of $200,000 per year? One deal, one time is the foundation for generational wealth for you and your family. Your first few deals can be acquired with creative 100% financing. Once you own one, you'll want to buy several more. Let me tell you, it's not only possible, it's being done by average ordinary people. Chris went from nothing to owning several daycares with creative financing. Today his business is worth millions. One deal was so good he was paid over $100,000 after closing. And yes, you can get paid 6-figure profits just for buying a business, and collect an additional 6 figures per year for owning each business, and then go on years later and sell it for a massive profit. Buying businesses is the greatest wealth producer on earth. Others have created massive fortunes using creative 100% financing the purchase of great businesses. These businesses generate millions of dollars per year for their owners. Many empires have been started with creative financing. We learned of a CPA that bought 3 CPA firms with 100% financing. Another person we learned about acquired a small printing company and went on to buy 3 more printing companies with 100% creative financing, creating a multi-million-dollar empire. Another serial entrepreneur acquired small companies with creative financing in his community that range from hotels, convenience stores, pizza restaurants, movie theaters, a steakhouse. He often visits his portfolio companies with his Bentley. He loves the thrill of the hunt, finding businesses to buy. He also loves visiting his many businesses all over town, making money on a daily basis with everyday businesses that produce income every day. This gives him pride of ownership and a sense of accomplishment and fulfillment he didn't have working for other people. This is exactly why he became his own boss, and it happened instantly the day he acquired his first business. Today he owns 15 small businesses, enjoys life on his terms, and not someone else's. Enjoys life to the fullest because he doesn't run businesses, he just buys them and owns them, and has general managers run his business on a day-to-day basis. 100% financing can work for you like it has for others, regardless of your credit or current income or experience. I'm going to show you one way to finance a multi-million-dollar deal with 100% financing. These strategies alone have made people rich. See the illustration below. Business credit cards. We show you how and where to get $50,000 to $250,000 in 0% business credit cards. Most people are not aware you can cash convert these cards at 0% and use as your down payment. Just $50,000 in business credit cards alone is large enough to leverage yourself into a $1 million deal using an SBA loan that will cover the other 90% of the loan proceeds. This would allow you to acquire a $1 million business that would pay for itself. $1 million in purchase price. SBA loan $800,000. Seller notes $150,000. Business credit cards $50,000, 100% financing. Let's do the math to be able to buy this business. Buying businesses with other people's money is the greatest investment on earth to secure wealth. See this 100% finance illustration below. Let's say, for example, we find a business that does over $600,000 in net profits per year. Asking price of $1.6 million. First, we focus on the biggest block of financing, which would be a SBA loan. SBA loan of 80% of the deal, $1,280,000. Seller finance note $160,000, 10% seller note. $160,000 business credit card, 10% down from cards. This is a 100% finance transaction you can do all day long while using 0% business credit cards. Cash flow from this deal example after 100% financing. The SBA loan of $1,280,000 with a 9.25% rate for 10 years, $196,658.26. Annual payment amount Seller note: $160,000 is on standby for 2 years. Meaning SBA lender will not allow seller to collect payments for the note for 2 years. So payment is $0 for 2 years. $160,000 business credit card will have a minimum 1% monthly payment even though it's called a 0% business credit card. 1% of the balance every month would equal out to $19,200 per year. $196,658.26 SBA loan plus the $19,200 per year 1% minimum payment for business credit card. Totals out to be $235,058.26 per year in debt service. $600,000 in annual cash flow from acquired business minus $235,058.26 per year in debt service. After debt service, you would have $364,941.74 per year as the new owner of a successful business. By using 100% financing, most people have no clue about. How many $364,000 per year income streams do you need to live your dream life? Could you settle for 3? 3 deals just like this would net you over $1 million in cash flow to you as the owner of just 3 companies. This is what we teach at Wealth Matrix Society. Creative deal structures to achieve 100% financing that could change your life forever. What happens after you acquire a successful business? You use the cash flow of the acquired business to pay off the business credit cards used to finance the down payments. You can pay it off in 12 months. Or you use a letter of credit the business has already established and pay it off using the line of credit. And now, after paying it back, you're free to use these same business credit cards to leverage yourself into another deal. After you acquire a successful business, lots of times you will find they have hundreds of thousands of dollars in lines of credit. If you have a business that has $500,000 in lines of credit and you apply for another $200,000 in business credit cards through the business you just acquired, this would give you $700,000 in lines of credit and business credit cards you can use to grow the business. You could tap these lines of credit and possibly use as a down payment to acquire other businesses. Plus, if you're a future empire builder, you could reinvest lots of cash the business produces into other deals. $700,000 in lines of credit, which includes business credit cards at 0%, and let's say you save $250,000 in cash to have as a war chest to do larger deals. This would be $950,000 in capital you could use to acquire other businesses. This is the exact strategy some deal makers use to build empires. When I say $950,000, I am talking just your down payment. $950,000 in down payments could allow you to potentially buy a $10 million business when using leverage. A $10 million business would, when valued right, would normally have over $2 million in net cash flow, or better known as SDE. Seller's discretionary earnings, or known as EBITDA. Earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, amortization. This is where you can wind up once you understand how to use creative financing to buy cash-flowing businesses. And we are talking about businesses that have been around for 20 to 30 years with predictable cash flow. The illustration below demonstrates the size of businesses that can be acquired. Once you acquire one, you immediately go out and acquire larger businesses. This is precisely how the rich get richer. They keep buying income-producing assets. This ensures their income and net worth grows every year. Only a handful of acquisitions can create generational wealth in a matter of a few years. We just want you to understand one deal done with creative financing can be the launching pad to you owning several multi-million-dollar companies. 100% financing mentorship. We're going to arm you with a life-changing business education you will never learn anywhere else. This will equip you with several creative ways to 100% finance multi-million-dollar deals. And these strategies work for large deals and small deals. And even real estate. Regardless of your experience. Just one strategy allowed me to use none of my own money and group together a couple of businesses into one larger group. I had a PE firm offer me $35 million for the combined group. I have 17 no money down strategies we teach, or better known as using other people's money. What you're going to learn inside the 100% financing mentorship. How to leverage 100% financing into cash-flowing businesses that could make you rich. How to leverage the assets and cash flow of the business you want to acquire into 100% financed transaction, regardless of your current situation or experience. How to create multiple streams of income across several companies while only working 5 to 10 hours per week. Where to get financing to fund the bulk of your deals. Negotiating scripts and tactics with sellers. Where to find the best deals. Find out which industries are easier to finance. Find out what industries are dang near impossible to finance. How to get around brokers to get access to the best deals. Learn how to leverage yourself into a 5 to 25% equity stake right before a multi-million-dollar business goes up for sale. It's the quickest way to achieve 7-figure profits we have ever witnessed. What you get with your 100% financing mentorship. Every month you will get new training videos showing you deal examples with the insiders look into multi-million-dollar deals and best ways to 100% finance a multi-million-dollar business acquisition. You get an insider's peek at which assets to finance with lenders. 2 coaching calls per month with me discussing each financing block to achieve 100% financing and to answer every question that may come up regarding 100% financing a multi-million-dollar business purchase. How to negotiate with banks, specialty lenders, and how to get big blocks of seller financing. We show you how to get suppliers of the business to give you large loans or investments to help you 100% finance your purchases, and why this happens more often than you would think. Learn secret strategies how one entrepreneur convinced a supplier to a drug store, financed his down payment and gave him a loan to buy a house near his new business. You're going to learn financing strategies never taught anywhere else. We analyze many different 100% financing strategies that you will learn about and how they are achievable in deals small or large. What this training will do for you. After you see deal examples, you will know precisely how to finance assets and the cash flow of a target business into a winnable transaction that allows you to acquire it with 100% financing. And why just a handful of deals can create generational wealth. You get a new mindset of success that gives a newfound confidence and relief knowing you're on the verge of financial freedom forever. You will have the confidence of how and why it works, and you will have a newfound belief that you can do it too. Because others are doing it to become very rich. These transactions have been used by the super rich and it has been kept secret. The super rich control a vast number of businesses using other people's money. You get an insider's view on what lenders look for and you can speak with assurance that your deal is a winning deal for them to finance. And we give you a list of lenders you can use. You will see piece by piece how to structure a 100% financed multi-million-dollar deal, and how each financing block works and why one deal can lead to several more deals. Basically, these are investing or income skills you can use for the rest of your life to create your dream life. You will have assurance that no matter the economy looks like or fears of recession, you will have the secret information to get the best deals at rock bottom prices, as these profitable businesses can be resold for large profits years down the road. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to showing you these strategies inside the 100% financing mentorship.